All right, so from now on, the only thing I'm doing is documenting the process because I just really I don't feel like it doesn't even resonate with me when I watch it back. I'd rather like all my favorite creators, all the people that I'm actually learning from, every bit of education that I'm getting from YouTube is from people that are documenting what they're doing, when they're doing it, what they're going through in the moment, how they came over it, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, we're gonna hop on a wave here and I'm gonna ride the train. All right, so here's what's on my mind. Um, as you guys know, I'm working on a book right now. And basically, the more I think about the publishing process and how it gets on the Audible, the more I'm like, wow, like this is a one time thing. Like once it's out, it's out. I can always update it and release like a second edition or something. But I'm being extra careful with every single word that's in that book, mainly because of plagiarism. You don't want to rip someone off. And also, you just don't want to rub someone the wrong way. And stepping outside of your comfort zone is definitely like a thought provoking process. So it's definitely one of those books that gets you thinking. I just don't want to get people thinking they're with or against me because it's not about being with or against me. So basically, I'm just gonna like open up the book in Google Drive, skim over it, read through it. If you see me typing, it's because I am making an adjustment or a change. But yeah, if I think that there's something that really needs to happen, then we're gonna go to the main desk and do this sitting down and stuff. But this is just essentially my standing desk. It's not actually a standing desk, it's a music stand, but it holds my laptop perfectly. And just because I have two full desks in the studio, I don't really have room to have a standing desk anywhere. Plus it's just a laptop. So this just works out fine. But until I feel like sitting down or making a major fucking change that is going to take some focus, we're going to be here for now. Okay, so it's at like 50, 55 pages right now. And honestly, I went in it with the intention of writing a short book, to make it more achievable for me. Because last time, my last book was like 160 pages. And by the end, I forgot what I even wrote about. And I was constantly rereading it so that the book made sense. And I just didn't want to run into that trouble again. So for being a first time self published author, I think it is the best route to just pack it in a punch and get your point across in like a really, really constructive, short, fast book. So that's what I'm going for. I read it through pretty much all the way completely because it doesn't take that long to read. And I definitely I don't think I'm offending anyone by any means. But it's just like, it's advice that isn't commonly talked about as often as like your everyday advice that you're going to get from watching CTV or something. But like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is like, I feel like I'm being too vague when it's actually super in depth and it packs a punch and everything makes sense. And you're like, oh yeah, like that's a good point. Like almost everything in there, the first time I learned that thing for myself, I was blown away. So like, I want it to blow people away, but I've read it so many times and I'm the one that wrote it. And in that process, and this happens with my own videos too, my own vlogs, my own posts, my own written post, everything. By the time it goes up, I'm already sick of it because I've been working on it for so long. So right now, I don't know if I'm missing something in the book or if I'm. So basically, right now, I'm doing what's called social media management, which could also be known as scrolling to some people or just going on social media. But what I'm doing is I'm responding to comments and I'm communicating with not my audience per se, but I guess my audience, but people that I talk to because of my content that leads them towards me. And yeah, this isn't something that you go into with intentions. It's just like when you start getting notifications on your phone and you have like a little free time, like for example, like I'm not friends with this guy, but I have a connection here on Facebook, and this guy's been listed in Forbes Australia, and he probably has 10 people hit him up on the hour every hour, and he'll respond to me within no time. And then like people that I went to high school with, I'll try to talk to, and like they'll like never respond to me, or I think they're my haters, or I don't know. I'm confused about it, but that's something I went through a long time ago that I'm over now. But yeah. Bye. No use leading without chance. I have no idea how that audio is coming through the mic, so I'm sorry if that sounded like shit. That city took me in and spit me out. I'm talking about my experience in Vancouver. My buddy's in Vancouver right now. So I'm talking to my buddy Corey. He's a tattoo artist. I've been meaning to get a tattoo by him, but we're both so fucking busy. He's definitely living the sick grind, making sweet content about his tattoos and shit. So definitely someone that I want in my circle. Yeah, that's it for now. On to the other things. All right, so I just had a really good idea. This isn't a brand new idea. This is probably yesterday's or the day before is a good idea. But since like the book is like 95% finished, what I can do to set myself ahead when it comes to content, like with promoting the book and stuff, is I can open the book up, and I can go to Canva. For those of you that aren't creators, Canva, this is the holy grail of every nice meme post you've ever seen in your entire life. It was made here. And I've gotten 90% of the way through my entire content journey using the free version of Canva. I actually just got the paid version like 6 weeks ago, and it has definitely stepped up my Canva game. So I don't know how. Yes, you can definitely. This is a huge computer screen. You can obviously see it. So this is like free Canva, just a simple logo. I actually like it. I'm not going to make any changes to it. I think my Aspire Media logo is perfect, even though it's a little bit basic. But like, here's my book cover. This is with the paid version, and I was just able to highlight the letters better, get the better social media icons, put a nice little fade of red behind the black on the first edition Amazon original area. So basically, what I'm going to be doing right now, this should be a time lapse in no time. Is I'm just going to find something in the book that I really like, and then turn it into. Why did I close Canva? Why ADHD? Um, yeah. So, what the fuck was going on there? Yeah, this is what's going on here. So, like, this is the post that I'm experimenting with right now. This is what I want to be posting instead of like Facebook statuses, where it more looks like a Twitter handle post, but not quite a Twitter handle post. It just looks more original. It just looks like my handle with my advice, my handle with my story, my handle with whatever I decide to put in here. But right now, I'm just quoting myself from the book so that when people read my book, it hits them a second time if they've seen my posts already. So then they can digest it even better, whether they're getting my content from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, time lapse time. I'm going to find some quotes. This part that I wrote, it says, the problem most people have isn't making money, it's keeping it. If you're reading this, chances are you already know how to hustle. Maybe you've flipped products, maybe you've sold something online, or maybe you've made money through a side gig before and currently. But if you don't know how to manage it, you will always be stuck in a cycle of making and losing money. Now that is bomb. I don't care what anybody says. Like, Grammarly AI right now wants me to take out the problem most people have, but like, that's the hook. The the problem most people have. It gets you thinking, well, am I most people, before you even listen to it? So like, you can't always trust AI, but AI has made a few good calls in my book when it comes to Grammarly on Google Docs. But yeah, let's recreate this post. I'm going to show you. We're going to make this post right now. Facebook. This is the original. This is what it looks like when you see it for the first time. So I think I actually don't have this. I think the image is originally on my laptop, so I'm going to have to steal it from myself here. Oh no, I know what to do. Fuck that. This is how ADHD works, dude. You scrap your entire idea and you go to something else. No, that's not what I meant to click on. Is this what I meant to click on? That's not what I meant to click on. I know what I meant to click on. Social media, Facebook post. And then we go to uploads. And then we drag in this picture. Get it in there. I love this one that I made, and it's reusable for quotes. Now we're gonna add text, subheading, backspace. So this is gonna trigger every algorithm I post this on to make this video 18 plus, but I don't give a shit. I'm talking to an 18 plus audience anyway. I'm taking a break right now. I don't smoke weed all day, every day anymore. Thank God. And I hate alcohol. I think it tastes like shit. I don't do drugs. But at past 8:30, like 8:30 to 10, I have 2 joints. Here's the butts. And then whatever's left after that, that's still stuck inside the filter. But like, just a couple little hoots near the end of the night to calm me down before bedtime. But yeah, let's take a hoot. Dead lighter. Alright, so I'm gonna go into like a deep writing session. In the footage and time lapses of it, if you don't see me typing a lot, again, friendly reminder, it's almost pretty much done. So I'm just filling in blanks at this point. But every time I read something and think, I want to know more about that, I'm going to add more about that, because that's exactly where the reader will read and be like, I don't think he was in depth enough about that. So yes, short book, 55 pages, but maybe let's bump it up to like 60 pages. You know what I mean? Just to get it a little bit more in depth. But this is also the part of the night where I turn my room into an absolute goddamn vibe, so just watch. Oh, what? Sometimes my phone just starts recording. I want you guys to know that, like, literally, I'd say 7% of the time that you see a take from me that became final and got posted, it's because my phone just started recording on its own, and every time it does that, I take on the challenge of just creating content on the spot instead of being pissed off at the fact that my phone fucking records by itself all the time. And that challenge is right now, because right now I was put on the spot by my camera. I was just closing everything down, getting everything ready for this scene so that we could get talking. But yeah. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. Well, 9:53. This is usually when I actually like wind down, take a nice bath in my bath. I take a bath every single night and just wind down and go to bed. But things are a little different because I'm assuming this video is going to be somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes tops minimum 12 minutes, and I want to edit it right away and put it out right away. So I'm going to share my process with you a little bit. I used to make videos and put my heart and soul into them and not have the balls to post them for like a week. And even though it was something that I was talking about that was completely original to me, it felt old and it felt dated the day that I posted it because I didn't post it when it happened. So I put out much higher quality content, not by focusing on the quality of my content, but just by focusing on the fact that I'm putting videos out all the time. So inevitably there will be an increase over time in skill and ability and how the video gets put together. And this is my first full-blown vlog of documenting the process, and I feel like at the end of it, my end review here is even I was more productive, even I was more thoughtful about what I was doing, even like as I was explaining and teaching as I go. And I definitely like this vibe and this style. It's way easier than coming up with this big grand lesson that I have to teach through a whole vlog. And I feel like I provided more value to you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments, like, subscribe, all that shit, ring the bell so that the algorithm can catch me. But I am genuinely curious on what you guys' thoughts are on these style of videos and if you want me to do more of them in the future.